Why would these state governments that spent tens of millions of dollars setting up legal industries that are now supplying tens of thousands, 50,000 high paying jobs, plus, hundreds of millions, if not low billion dollars, like in California tax revenue, they're not just going to let another state basically import their significantly cheaper
Right.
cannabis and
Right.
cut their.
Yeah. Again, that's the quagmire. It's going to be a Pandora's box of no return. I think, right now there is a lot of movement of hemp and cannabis products outside of the United States across country lines. I think that's what you guys know in Germany. And Germany's getting a lot of its cannabis from Canada and from South America, and also from South Africa right now. So I'm with you with that. I just put on a crystal ball and tell me what you think it may look like in 5 years.
In 5 years, I mean,
That's
what we were
huh?
I mean, what we were talking about in the beginning, how Biden said he would free every cannabis prisoner, and there are still hundreds of nonviolent cannabis offenders basically stuck behind bars. And, I think people are really tired of like the political lip service with absolutely no follow through. So I'll basically tell you my best case scenario is that, regardless of who wins the presidency, it gets descheduled or rescheduled. Obviously, I'm hoping to have it completely descheduled and just be like any other commodity in America. That would make the most sense, and that would really allow the industry to take off. But this is America, and America is a ruthlessly capitalistic society. And so, I will not personally be surprised if the federal government makes moves that basically make it impossible for 90% of operators to operate and hands, the very valuable federal cultivation and manufacturing processing licenses to a handful of, billion-dollar corporations, which basically, will push everyone out of business. And ultimately the consumer is going to lose because they're going to pay more for an inferior product.
Correct, an inferior product in the legal market. But again, like we've seen, I mean, what in 2021, we sold $25 billion plus legal cannabis in America. We sold close to $70 billion in the black and gray market. Going on right now in New York State. In New York, I mean, New York's really still fumbling the ball as hard as it can possibly fumble the ball when it comes to regulations and getting this out there. But anywhere in New York that you want to go, you can get cannabis. You can get it. You can stand on the street corner and say, hey, anybody selling right now? Boom. So I'll go over to you and sell you something right there in the corner, or meet you in the bathroom in a restaurant and sell you something right there. I'll give you 5 or 6 girls.